Am I lagging, you think? Look, the screen's black. This shouldn't be happening.
Are you lagging now? No. Cold water, easy.
Alright, whatever. So, I'm assuming by now my character,
There's no use for doing the hike, because this is not solo.
You mean this is solo?
Yeah, it is.
I shouldn't do a name, but I'm still gonna do Michael Jackson. Alright, by now, hopefully my stream notification went out. The only thing I gotta say is everyone would probably be like, oh great, you're doing another one of those things where your friends are gonna be joining you. As you can see, I just made my character. Okay? Settings are different. Shit works different on this server. This is my server. You know, my personal server. You see, we're gaining levels faster than normal. Whatever. People aren't gonna like it. People are gonna love it. See that?
Pause it to tell them that this is single player.
Well, it is single player.
But what if they just comment, I need proof? Or some shit.
There's your proof. Enable creative mode is right there. Something's wrong. Yeah, H, something's wrong. You saw how I put infinite weight, right? Something is wrong. See, I'm going to host local. You see, it says that I have progress. Alright, yeah.
Wait, did we play Genesis Part 1 together?
Sorry, probably should have did that from the start. So I guess I am really gonna need to make it specific. 1,000, okay. Not gonna mess with that. So stream, I guess if you really want some good settings, I guess if this does work out, then go ahead and I guess you can use my stream.
There's a dead fly in here.
Alright, and?
I'm going to do it.
Dead flies are in every house.
I'm going to do it.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you should go probably handle that. Yeah, dead fly in a drink is not good. God. 45. Turn this to 40. Now, I didn't think that I'd have to make all of this specific, like an unofficial. I thought it would just like kind of go into place. No, which means I'm, what are affinity? What's affinity? Oh, okay, now I know what it is. Okay, we'll do that. You know, gotta go crazy sometimes, guys. So when you put it all the way up like that, it's really not doing what you want. Come on, let go. Never mind, that's too much melee. He ha. Way too much melee. We'll go 100. Cause I'm already happy. Look at that. I didn't think it would be like that. So we're gonna make it, you get 1,000, alright? I'm gonna get 300. Done for weight, of course. All you gotta do is add some zeros. Well, yeah, I didn't even realize until now. Not every dino has a speed stat. I just want everyone to know that. So that's why I'm doing that. You need 100. And if you're wondering, like, dude, why are you not putting anything good? Like, dude, come on. Like, if someone's doing that right now, I want you to stop. I know that I'm not putting the best, like, I'm really just doing it random. 15. You see those stats though? It's not gonna matter because the way I have the server set up, it's gonna basically instantain. We're gonna put this at 20. Now we're gonna play. Let's see how much better this is. Alright, if it is actually better, then I guess I can go around like every map and get every engram. So yeah, if I need to get every engram, then I can do that, but I really don't want to have to. I forgot to put auto unlock engram. Actually, here, let me search that up, because I don't know how to do that. How to put auto engrams, ARC, personal world. You see, dude, I shouldn't be collecting like that. Okay, I kind of actually do agree with the levels here. Like, levels are good.
Cheese here, and welcome to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. How's everybody doing?
I have to try and call one hit. You see how OP that is?
So with that being said, let's get into it. The first way you can do this is by using this code B also unlock all engrams equals true. Now what
B auto unlock all engrams equals true. Like, straight up, I shit you not. Look at that. You see that? Let's go to this yellow drop over here real quick. Alright, stream. So this, in my opinion, is the most OP. I still have 30-some levels, so. I need that crafting skill up, except I don't know. I don't know what that is. Yeah, look at that. 105 now. Means I'm gonna have to lead all the progress of this world. Just give you a sneak peek of what drops are like. Cause I turned up the drop like loot a lot. This isn't PC, so I can't choose what I want. But it's not that good. Still. I mean, you'd think that it'd be at least decent. But damn, bro, show some class. See, they are like more. They're way better than normal.
So basically making boss battles a different element. Will automatically unlock engrams at the level, as you would have seen earlier when I was clicking the thing. You would have seen that I would have learned all those engrams in that level. This also works for Print Plus, by the way, so I want to know that. And it will also give you every single engram in the game. The next way to auto unlock engrams is using the code on the screen right now. This code allows you to specify which engram you want to actually auto unlock instead of all auto unlock. So for example, this engram here has set the tech teleporter to be unlocked at level 5. Now this code is really, really good, and its main power base is showing when you are with tech room. So for example, let's say we're on Ragnarok, and obviously there's only the manticore and the ragdolls, which means the brood mother and the Pithecus is not in the battle, right? So we can't get their tech room. So if you still want to be able to fight the manticore and dragon to make them worth it, but you want to unlock the other engrams, then you can use this code to say unlock every other single tech gram, unlock them like 105, for example. That's when it becomes really useful. Now, next up, I'm going to show you how to actually adjust this code yourself, and then I'll get into showing you where to go. Alright, so now I'm going to teach you how to adjust this code so that way you can set any engram you're applying to be auto at a certain level. So, that's it. Unlock engrams on your trail. Let's get into it. The first way you can do this is by using this code, also unlock all engrams equals true. Now what this code will do is it will allow you to unlock all your tech at level 1, so basically making boss battles really good.
capital U, capital A, and I'm pretty sure capital E. This is actually kind of retarded. Alright, let me erase all my Gen 2 data. Now I'm gonna play. I'm also gonna watch someone else's video.
Started? Good. Well, so, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and in some parts of the world, good night, and I hope you sleep well. My name is Gray, and this is how to add the code you need so that people will auto-learn the engrams on your server. So, it's very easy, and it is actually quite simple. It took me hours to find this code out, and I know some of you who watch my videos have your own servers, and if you're trying to set up a server, that when people, as you level up, you automatically learn the engrams. You don't have to worry about the engram points, you don't have to worry about going and, you know, unlocking everything manually, and it just comes up. I have the code here. So yeah, guys, it's just one line of code that you need to put in. Yeah. Right. Let's make this bigger. Right. So first and foremost, you have your Intrado server up. Right.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Lemur's Corner. Today, guys, we are going to be talking about the console server settings. I know I've done a video on the past on console server settings. However, there's been a lot of changes to it while it's been going through beta and everything. UI changes and all that stuff. So I just want to go ahead, break it down really quick for you guys so you guys can understand where everything is and what it is and make it really simple for you guys. So let's go ahead and get right to it. So we're going to start with this middle section because it's pretty much the same on every page. And this works for specifically on consoles. It is almost the same on PC, but there are different settings over on this side, so this is for console specifically. If you guys look here, you guys can see that there are two specific story arcs, which is Scorched Earth and the Island. They're considering those the dedicated, those are part of the story, the whole conversation and everything, and you can do everything you want just on those two maps alone. Now, on top of it, there's going to be two custom arcs. Well, technically, you can have three custom arcs on here. You've got the center, you could have Ragnarok once it comes out here, hopefully in the next couple days, and then on top of it, you're going to have your procedurally generated arcs all on those custom servers. So you're going to have 5 maps total on here, and if you look on the left, there's going to be 2 different icons. This one right here is your non-dedicated, and single is that little clipboard, and then the one with the LAN ports, it looks like it's a hub, is your dedicated server file. So you guys can see there's a dedicated server file and a bunch of single player files / non-dedicated. Delete those, you can delete all of your server files and everything, but the individual ones are down here. So that's the center icon. You guys can see down here all the stuff for creating and deleting procedural arcs and everything. But you guys can see that. So, some of the new UI changes over here on the left for the console server settings, one of the best ones that I think is the most helpful and pretty much almost makes this video halfway not important is the info boxes that show up. You can see now that you guys can place in a number, and it tells you if you just stay over it for a second what it does. So specifically the difficulty level affects the levels of the creatures in the world, as well as the quality of loot drops. However, this is linked to another box that's just a clickable box down at the bottom that does maximum difficulty. That's the one to guarantee 150. If you go your difficulty better, it does increase the loot, but it doesn't increase the higher levels, so you can't get your levels over 150 on Xbox and PS4, but you can increase the quality of your loot drops, so the higher the difficulty, the better the drops. And after that, you've got your standard stuff, your player damage, structure damage, player resistances, and everything. These are basically directly, as they say, dino damage, how much damage they do, player damage, how much damage they do, how much damage you do to structure. There's a factor, specifically like spike walls and stuff. Your resistances is how much damage they can defend from. XP multiplier is right here. Just so you guys know, all these are multiplications. So basically, if something were at 1, it's 2, it's double. So if you did 50 damage, now you do 100 damage, and so on and so forth. XP is the exact same way. Taming speed is actually the higher the number, the faster it is. So if it took 12 hours to tame it, it takes 6 at 2, and at 8 it would take 3 hours to tame it. So just as an example for things. Structure repair damage cooldown is just how fast you can repair. Dino turret damage, this is pretty much... So the other ones you guys can have is this one right here. These are all your download ones. I apologize for that. These are downloads, so if you don't want anyone to download, you can just click these off. Specifically, survives, you can't download items, you can't download demos. And then this one right here, you can see it disables everything. This one just disables one specific thing. This disables everything. I normally check all 4 just to make sure. And then there is the max dinosaur level 150. So basically this just forces it right to 150. You don't have to worry about what map you're on. It's basically the way they made the island 150 is what it does. And then you can use single player settings if you guys want to. This is where it modifies the number of things that happen, experience and stuff. So basically if you've got one player, this is for non-dedicateds mostly, you would notice this. I would highly suggest turning this off for dedicated servers. Basically if you're by yourself, there's less problems of mass groups and stuff, and then the more people you get, the more dinos and things that happen. And then you've got this one. This is just allowing to manipulate gamma settings during PvP. So basically you guys can enable this, and that means when you're in PvP, people can turn nighttime, so when it's at night you can turn them all the way up and down. It just gives you a little bit more control. And then there's this one. This is the disable structure placement collision. This is another new addition that they did recently in the last patch, and this basically allows you to place terrains into, or place structures into terrains, so those unlevel rounds, you can still place them inside terrains and stuff, just try to level off those bases. Then they'll show a little bit more. So that's the general settings really quick. Let's go ahead and jump to advanced now. In advanced, you've got all your PvE settings, preventing tribe alliances, using system times, the gammas, cave building, cave flying, enable extra structure preventions. This is basically, this is used to completely disable building in specific resource areas. As you guys can see, set up on the island around major mountains. This is basically just preventing from people building on top of the metal mountain. And then there's this structure decay you guys can do and how long it takes on here. This is the PvE start timers, stop timers for when you're doing tribes wars, and then you can prevent diseases down here. This is the
With Verizon Fios, you can make your new home work even better for you.
The stress of moving, it was just really nice to have.
Welcome to Ark Survival Evolved Xbox One. Today we are going to learn something that is very, very useful, and that is how to unlock all of your engrams. So let's take a look at my engrams here. Let's see, so I've got a few that have been unlocked, and I have leveled up completely, so I haven't used all of my engram points. That's why I can still access pretty much all of these. However, if you are early in the game and you haven't unlocked everything like that, well, there's got to be an easier way to do it. And there's got to be a way where you can unlock absolutely everything, and there is. It's actually admin console command. Admin box at the top of the screen. Hit left button or right button, X and Y, and it will bring up the admin console command box. Go up to the admin command box and type in the following. You need to hit admin cheat first. Then you'll hit space, and then type in give engrams. Now what this will do is unlock every single engram in the list. So that will access fire and access check mark, access fire,
making your dinos level over max. Single player arc. How to make our character solo level 110.
mascot smiled down on me. At the local grocery store I prefer started using the Caroline cart. If you don't know what that is, it's a special car with a large seat for disabled children who are too big for a toddler's seat. They partner with the scooters and wheelchairs with a big blue handicap marker on it so the parents don't mistakenly use it for their older, able-bodied children. But admittedly, this doesn't seem to stop them. I see people using it all the time, like one of the car carts. You know, carts with a toy car attached for their kid to drive while they shop. This particular day a few weeks ago, the snow was so heavy and intense that not only was school canceled, but so was my grocery delivery. I would have to go to the store with my daughter. As usual, I walked in praying that the Caroline cart would be available, and thank goodness it was. Strapping my daughter to the seat, I started shopping. As usual, my first thought was the bakery to get a fresh cookie. They always hand them out to the kids. I noticed right away that there were a lot of other kids there that day, and assuming many parents were like me, saddled with their kids during the snow day and unable to get grocery delivery. The bakery was hopping, and there were a number of parents and kids waiting for a new batch of cookies to be ready. One of the mothers seemed particularly harried, and I can't say I believed her. Her daughter, around 5, was having a meltdown. She was angry, crying, shouting, and demanding a cookie. They aren't ready yet, honey. We just have to wait. Noticing the glances of everyone around her, she looked defensive, but apologized, saying, I'm sorry, she's very tired. It's past her nap time. No one said anything. We were all parents, so we understood. My daughter didn't like the noise, and as she often does when she's irritated, she was stimming. That is, flapping her hands and pushing a fist into her ear over and over. I got out her Minnie Mouse phone and handed it to her, and she calmed down and started playing with it. Looking over, the entitled mother saw us and looked inexplicably relieved. Oh, thank goodness. That card wasn't there when we came in. She might use it. Entitled kid is exhausted. Oh, I'm sorry, but my daughter actually needs it. She's disabled. The entitled pointed to my daughter playing quietly with her toy. She doesn't look disabled. What's wrong with her? Can she walk? I was flabbergasted at how insanely rude that was.
Okay,
Yes, she can walk.
I'm gonna tell you guys everything you need to know.
She started coming over and I protectively pulled the car closer to me. No, she has autism. Jesus, everyone has autism. That's not a real disability. I was pretty pissed at this point. The car is
Alright, so first, we're gonna go with what I actually need to know. Because I don't know some stuff either. I'm not gonna act like Mr. Know-It-All. I think I know my commands still.
The shouting upset my daughter again, and she started doing the thing where she punches her ear over and over. It was the first time she looked abnormal, and the woman looked visibly distraught and sort of grossed out. By now, other people were paying more attention, and this wonderful older woman said, Ma'am,
How to spawn Noglin Arc.
autism can be a very severe disability. Look, you're upsetting the little girl, and the car is for disabled children. You need to stop now. I mouthed. And here it is. It is the usual cheat space.
Alright,
Quotation marks, whatever you want to call it. Our lovely Noglin. Put 100 at the bottom of that, or at the end. Admin command, and then there you have it. That is our. And then basically put 100 at the bottom of that, or at the end.
How to spawn Noglin Arc. Keeps coming up Noglin. Alright. So he's literally saying it's like this.
This looks like a journal entry in the shipboard database. Huh. Could be an interesting read.
Is there no space?
Just spawn in a tamed Noglin in
Brain slug, yeah. I type.
server on Genesis.
I don't think that's how you spell GM summon.
Speech marks.
Oh no, it is. It's just that I'm an idiot.
That critter might seem kind of cute at arm's length, but you shouldn't let it get near your head. I think it might be an idea for you. It's like a vampire, but for free will. Creepy little noggin boggling. Wait, you could call it a noglin.
So first thing you need to know, like I just did, Noglin has a brain hunt mode where it hunts down brains. Yeah, that's basically it. So you see the crosshairs on your screen pop up. See a random wild dino. Throw your Noglin at it. Or simply just engage brain hunt. And then it's L2 on console edition. You can literally control it for this amount of time. See, it has brand new stats. This dino cannot be leveled. You can repossess, equip saddle. You can do all types of stuff. See? In my opinion, best part about this is that when you remove the Noglin, 10 million damage. It removes all the evidence. Noglin eats meat. So here, let's remove a 0. By the way, it can only do things lower level than it. So let's spawn a Giga. Alright. Oh no, I whistled aggressive and all of a sudden, it's unclaimed. See, because you have a weapon out, it doesn't actually. See? Noglin now has taken control of the Giga for 2 minutes. That's how long you can take control of tamed dinos. You can see it does a very low amount of damage. Noglin apparently is marked. So the Noglin will be marked on your map. The Giga can get levels. but it cannot use them. I can repossess the Giga. But unlike the other dinos, yeah, I know we all wanted for it to do 10 million damage and kill it, but it doesn't. So now if I claim it, see if I level melee. As you can see, now the Giga will attempt to attack me. You see, I can put my player on the back. I am now, right now, as of now, the owner of this Giga. Doesn't render it in as tamed by an enemy. It renders it in as tamed by me. And the Noglin cannot control anything that is higher level than it. So now it's time to bring this thing back over to my character. This is everything you need to know. So that's how the Noglin works. Spawn ourselves in a shadow main. I'm praying that it's not something like water cat. It's just shadow or something. Please don't be a weird ass command. Of course it's a weird command. How to spawn in shadow main arc.
Let's get real. All we want is a great TV that doesn't cost the earth, feature we actually care about, and none of the overdramatic manufactured hype. A TV like this one.
Meaning what the game really wants you to do. See, this thing doesn't have a brain. Game wants you to do. Oh no, little fella. You see how this ally does so much? People always are like, this is too OP, Noglin's too good, it's too overpowered. Really? Dude. Dude. What, do you get permanent control? Didn't think you got permanent control.
Space. And we put lion on my server. So it is as follows. Space GM sub.
Lion, fish, lion. Whoever made the code is on crack. Something in their head is not right. Lion, fish, lion. Bruh. Alright. Let's try this again. I'm literally just gonna use a bow and arrow. Let's say you're in a moment like this. There's stuff chasing after you. You have a max level Noglin. You possess something nearby. Look at that. And dude, it's like, not, whatever. Let's move on to the Shadow Man. Just put in this dumbass command. Lion, fish, lion. Just add one more 0, just like we did Shadow Main. I mean, so this is actually a male. We need both genders. Oh, exactly what we needed, a female. So we'll do female first. People said that it can make other dinos around it invisible. Does not appear to be working. My Noglin is still very much so visible. Alright, I want to know what that attack is. Well, more like you guys need to know what that attack is. See? It's a dash attack. Now, as you can imagine, the male and female, because I needed both genders, and you saw the male had something extra, they're both kind of special. The only thing different is the male got a roar. You gotta hold down the cloak button, which is R3 on like PS and stuff. Then they get a buff. Male can also use this. See, it's a multi-hit move. Male can go invisible. Yeah, to all you bastards who said, no, the male's not gonna go invisible, that's the female. You're wrong. How you tame these guys is you have to use fish. Oh yeah, I forgot to add in that you can also choose your targets. So let's say the Bronto over here, for absolutely no reason, was messing with me earlier. 2 Brontos. I want to take them both out at once. See that? Now, I use that shit office a lot. And it streamlines shit. And I actually kind of want to keep the Shadow Main. Because when I am doing something new about it, like, also this is how they breed or something. Because I will be doing how they breed. Yeah, but, looks like you're coming with me, buddy. Okay. Next is the Strider. So we're gonna have to completely delete this and just do Force Tame. So when you normally tame a Strider like you're supposed to, what just happened wouldn't happen. It says dinos. There's 2 other Striders in the area. This is actually one of the shield. I like the shields a lot. Nothing can mess with me right now. Alright, I gotta leave and rejoin, cause you know, stupid bullshit.
What's up, guys, and welcome to the ARK subreddit. That's right, today we're going to be reviewing the ARK subreddit. This is my very first Reddit review, so guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you've not already, as roughly 73% of you are not subscribed. This is also one of my very first videos with a webcam, so hopefully you enjoy this, and maybe I'll start doing this more on smart videos. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, to get started, let's go sort by the top of the month. I love arts and crafts here. That's not really what we're interested here. We're looking for all them juicy memes. First one's just labeled where. When there's no secret cave behind the waterfall. Where cave? Where cave? You know, that's really true. In ARK, there's just so many waterfalls that have caves behind them. When there's not one, you're just kind of disappointed at this point. Instantly bankrupt. Me reading the resources needed for my ascendant shotgun blueprint. Oh man, oh jeez, oh god, if you don't know, most blueprints in ARK are insanely expensive.
I'm gonna take my headset off for a little bit.
Like 20, 30 real dollars.
Alright, I decided that I'm going to put my headset back on. Anyways, now I'm going to explain that blast you saw from the Strider from literally a minute ago was just basic EMP. Oh yeah, this is a harvester. Whenever you aim at stuff, harvests. This is basically a tech transmitter on the back of a Strider, and then the other one's a tech bed. Whatever, then go ahead and die there. Yeah, that's the shield that I still don't know how to deactivate. I've already tamed this type. Da 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 da. Hate to cut our time short, stream. This one looks special because it doesn't have any back piece. Let me just see what it is. Again, if I do suggest anything, I suggest one like this. You see, you can collect everything in the area while being protected. Alright, whatever.
Healing it all the way, that's just to get like a little bit of healing in there. Those things are ridiculous. They starve to death every time. I don't even bother taking them anymore. Ark's music is pretty damn loud. That is a fact. Ark menu music by default volume. Me who just bought the game. Yeah, no, I'm so bad. Ark poster in the background though. I just said the Ark poster. Oh my god. Not every dinosaur's Ark. Ark has not. This is bad. Newest leaked image of the Ark animated series. I forgot about this series. Look at that beautiful picture. This looks like freaking Legend of Korra with how the graphics are looking, and I love it. I just wish that the Ark devs like put some of the Ark creators, some of the really, really big ones with like a billion subs, and use them as voice actors in it. That would have been really cool and like a cool Easter egg for people to recognize them. But the devs unfortunately don't like them very much. You guys should start doing that. Make like a private Discord for us. Get us all together.
You know, these dolphins are glitched, by the way. They don't take any damage. You see, I'm still glitched. I can't level movement speed. Oh, okay, so you need to hold that shit down. Oh, you can do that for an infinite amount of time.
Whenever you're first getting started, you're like, I really need to get some fiber, I need to get some berries from this parasaur tame or whatever it is that you're taming. Always, every single time, no fail, you're picking up the rocks that aren't even like visible to you.
Wouldn't it be nice to get more for less money? Yeah, it kind of feels like that. Right now, shopping for healthcare from Penny gets you big additional savings when we enroll in restaurant. Penny's been unsure for a while. Recently,
No damage.
just looking for better rates, and Penny is where to look. Enroll by June 30th for July 1st coverage.
Also, I was incredibly lucky to get a wyvern of this level. I just want to check this out because I don't think I ever actually made a tutorial on this before. Basically, yeah, you got your saddle here. There we go. There, that's it. That's the end. I'm doing the void worm right now, not that. So. Also, your stam drains like there's no tomorrow. You see that? Stam is basically gone. If there's any other creatures I should know of, just tell me. No. No. Fook.
Not expected. Me on the Ark subreddit expecting dinosaurs. Everywhere I go, I see his face. Who is that? I don't even know what this meme means. I guess we haven't explored this Reddit far enough to really see this meme. So whoever you are, I really hope you end up seeing that face somewhere.
You're getting a Spider-Man?
Yeah. Did you seriously think that? Bro, you know it's Bog Spider.
Wait. The Spider-Man is Bog Spider?
Yeah, for the Spider-Man, it's Bog Spider.
You actually had one of a blood-stalker named Spider-Man and it died. Look, are you in control of the Noglin? I didn't know you could actually tame Noglin.
No, dude, it's just the servers I play on.
So Noglin's admin spawn command is brain slug?
Yeah.
I wonder what else has the name of their command that it doesn't even have.
How to spawn void worms. Arc.
Did we have a website?
How to spawn void worms. Arc.
Didn't we have a website for the Arc spawn command?
No, you fucking dumbass.
2 years ago.
How to summon Arc void worms. How to spawn Architect wyverns. So what are you in here for? Because you ain't sleeping in here. You're not.
I said it. Nigga, I know. Ouch!
Oh, it's about time you said out, you fucking dumbass. Don't.
So, what you need as the code is as follows. It is cheers space GS space.
Fucking hell. It's literally Tech Wyvern. Why didn't I try that?
Whoever designed those flying robotic sentries must have been into 20th century high fantasy epics. They feel like something from those old Dragon and Wizard adventures. The crew manuals even call them void worms. Exactly what a fan of that genre would want guarding all of Earth's riches.
As you can see.
You're not going to have to see my You only have these. Why don't you use them for your PS4?
You said 10 million.
I said 10 million.
You see, when you get too close to that wall, be eating, or which one? I don't even know. Whatever biome I'm closest to starts rendering in. flag. That does no damage. Anyways, just to give a little bit more solid proof, I guess I can spawn in another Giga. Unclaiming. Look at this. So I can do whatever I want to this game. It's not even listening to my follows. Oh, I know what to do. Delete.
What's the Ferox man?
Did we just do summon? And then vegans? Then the normal stuff.
It's probably not gonna work.
Oh no, it's gonna work. You're just gonna spawn in wild. Then we're gonna go into it. Whatever. Alright, here we go. As you can see, next we're going to sing on the knowledge. Boom! I have control of it for 2 minutes. I can literally go out in space. Grab the attention of one of these wild dinos.
Wait.
What I'm gonna do is make this into fall damage. See that?
Yeah.
I can put a fucking sack.
What?
I can put it enemies dinos. So you know what I'm gonna do while I still have control of it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just grab some random text stuff.
That is a Federation excellent. A kind of utility work suit for the crew to have inside and outside
You know what
the
I'm gonna do?
What?
Put them in the Giga's inventory.
15 EDAs. Plus, they could take a beat.
Okay?
Yeah. I can see how these could really
Along
come
with
in
the
handy,
Giga saddle.
especially given how fragile the humans are.
Alright, so you see how the saddle's still on, right?
Yeah.
So let's say my enemy has a cap saddle. I'm on cooldown right now. Bro, where the fuck do my void worms keep going? You know, screw it. Don't use void lines. Is that mine right there?
Yeah, I think it is.
I swear to God if this is you. It is. You see what's scary about this?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Is that board wire? It's somewhere in space. It's not okay. Anyways, now that I'm off cooldown, I can take control of it, okay?
Yeah.
I can take all of it back.
Oh! I'm good.
And not to mention, I can use it against my enemies because I can repossess it.
Yeah,
Or, I'm sure I can do this. Behavior. Enable mating. No. We just need it now. Alright, you see this? They're literally fucking mating. Which means if I have enough time, I can steal someone's breeder. And bring it back to my base. And breed it.
What? How?
Can I cry? Okay. Okay, I can't cry.
Just left that. Just leave that.
Yeah.
Get it!
But wait a minute. They're still breeding.
There's 2 giga eggs over there.
See how stupid and insane this is?
There's 3 eggs on the other one over there.
Also, anyways.
G'day, survivor.
Sure. This game has had enough of my bullshit. But I can't activate chat, so. See that halfway through. This would mean that to be correct, they're still gonna breed.
You can claim it now. You can claim it.
I know because it's unclaimed. Look at this. Wait a minute, Ace. Look, look, look. If I engage Brain Hunt, the fucking Noglin can fly if I'm in creative mode.
Okay, wow! I'll come back and breathe.
It's a little bit glitch.
Wait, did your Noglin just get glitched?